Hello, employees of Professional Maintenance. My name is Ross Schamberger. I'm the insurance agent that handles your health insurance there. And open enrollment is this time of year for the month of December. Renewal date for your plan is January 1st. So unfortunately, we did have an increase in the cost this year, but the benefits are staying the same. And because of COVID, we're not going to be getting together in a room like we normally do. So I apologize for that, but this is the safest way to keep you guys safe. I've had COVID, so I can't get it again right now, I don't think. It's been about a month. So anyway, you should have a packet that looks like this that we took over to Katie. So it's just got a cover letter that again tells you that it's open enrollment. That means it's that time of year. If you're not on the plan and you want to get on the plan, you can do that effective January 1. If you've not added dependents in the past and you want to add dependents, you can do that effective January 1st. So other than that, outside of doing it now, during the middle of the year, you'd have to have what is called a special enrollment event. So you just can't come in and say, oh, I changed my mind, I decided I want to get on the plan. You can't do that. Katie will be asking you questions, and more than likely you might be told no. So you can do it now. Pre-existing conditions are covered immediately. So know that. So coverage would begin January 1st. So behind that, you're going to find a couple of things. We've actually put a little extra information. Here is what I just call a summary of benefits. It's not the official ACA, and that stands for the Affordable Care Act. It says we're supposed to give you what's called a summary of benefits and coverage, an SBC. So it's it's harder to read, I think. So where we go to this, it's simpler, but basically it's still a $6,550 deductible. Everything you do goes toward that deductible, so that once you've met the deductible, it pays 100%. So I think 8 or 9 of you are on that plan. So it's the most popular one. It's the one that Bobby pays the lion's share of. So other than that, everything you do, when you go to the hospital, you go to the doctor, you get a prescription, all of it is going to be subject to the $6,550 deductible. So that did not change. Okay? If you carry a family, $13,100 maximum for the family. That's still never more than $6,550 on any one person. But if you had a husband and 2 or 3 kids, then $13,100 would be the most. I know that's a lot of money, but that's 2 times the $6,550. So after that, it just says things are covered 0% after the deductible, meaning it pays 100%, whether you're in the hospital, lab testing, office visit, all the way down. Same thing with prescription. So worst case scenario, if you have $1 million claim, it's going to cost you $6,550. So a couple of things let me cover with First Care. They've been bought by Scott and White. So you'll see on the top, this now says Scott and White Care Plans. So Scott and White is really originated down in Temple. They bought Baylor Hospital in the Dallas area, also Austin, a couple years ago. So it's now called Baylor Scott and White. So that is now in network. So along with Lubbock, you've got Covenant, UMC, the Heart Hospital. But if you need a specialist over at Baylor, it's in network, where prior to Scott and White buying them, it was not in network. So if you needed to go to Temple, where they have a lot of really good specialists in certain areas, that's in network. Still can't go to Houston, still can't go to San Antonio. Those are not in network unless it's medically necessary. So if you guys have questions about that, call me, but I do want you to know that the network has improved, and that is good. But most of the time, 99% of the time, you can get your care right here in Lubbock. We've got good hospitals, we've got good providers. So anyway, going right on through the packet, the next summary benefit is for the $5,000 deductible. So if you want to migrate from the $6,550 to the $5,000, you can do that. That plan has copays when you go to the doctor. Okay, so it's $35 office visit copay, $70 when you see a specialist. If that fits you better, then you can switch. if you've got kids covered at $0 copay for kids when they go to see their primary care doctor. All right, so that's a good deal. Once you've met your deductible, this plan pays 70%, you pay 30%. You'll see on the second page that there's times that you have to pay a $35 copay because that's what it costs to go see your PCP. PCP standing for primary care physician. So there are a $500 copayment if you go to the emergency room. They're just trying to tell you, stay out of the emergency room. That's the most expensive place you can get care. Of course, if it's an emergency, go there, but don't go to the emergency room if you've got the flu or strep throat or COVID or whatever, because it's going to cost you a $500 copay. Then it's subject to your deductible, and then it's paid at 70%, you pay 30%. But definitely, if you're having a heart attack, call 911, first of all. Don't go to the emergency room, call 911 if you're having a heart attack. But if you've broken your leg, then yeah, you may want to go to the ER. Or cut yourself really, really bad and it's late at night. Urgent care clinics can take care of cuts if you just need stitches. So I encourage you to try to use one of the clinics or the urgent care centers that are around Lubbock. But urgent care does not mean one of these freestanding emergency rooms, okay? You see them all around town now. Star ER, Covenant's got them. Those are emergency rooms. And that's a good place to go if you're having a heart attack, but that is not the place to go if you're got the flu or strep throat, okay? So your second option is a $5,000 deductible. Of course, the costs go up because now it's got copays, still the exact same network. And then behind that, you'll see that there are different tiers for prescriptions. So you can read through that. Tier 1 is preferred generic drugs. Tier 2 is preferred brand name drugs. Tier 3 is non-preferred generics and non-preferred brand name. And then there's specialty drugs. Each of them has a copay. So the copays are zero. That zero is for preventive drugs. So preferred tier 1 drugs are $10. Tier 2 drugs are $45. Tier 3 are $85. And then you start paying a percentage of the cost of the drug if you get into specialty. Specialty drugs are those things that cost generally at least $500. Really often they can be $1,000 or $10,000. There's more $10,000 drugs out there than you realize. So if you're not taking one of those, and I'm not either, just thank God you're not. So behind that is the official summary of benefits and coverage, which basically tells you exactly what we just went through. Okay? So again, just trying to comply with everything. If you have questions, I want you to call us here at the office. Again, you can ask for me, Ross, or Ashley Allen, and our number is 783-8959, 783-8959. Our office is out on 122nd and Quaker. Okay, now right behind that, you're going to find virtual care powered by MD Live. With them, you pay $0. So you've got telemedicine where you call a doctor on the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. 3 o'clock on Christmas morning, you've got a 103-degree temp, you're sick, your throat is killing you, call a doctor. Free, all right? So do that. That saves the plan money, that saves you planning money. You don't have to go to a doctor's office. You don't have to wait for the doctor's office to open. Just be ready. If once they've talked to you that they prescribe something, they're going to ask you, where do you want us to call this in, and they're going to ask for a phone number. So also with MD Live, the first time you call, they're just like a doctor's office. They want to know all about you, what medication do you take, those type of things. So you can go in now and fill that out like tonight. All right, answer the questions. They want to know your health history, what surgeries have you had, what medication are you on, what are you allergic to. Go ahead and tell them that now, and then when you do have to call 6 months, 9 months from now, you've already completed that, and then they're going to answer the phone. They're going to screen it. Why are you calling? Just to make sure it's not an emergency, because if it's an emergency, they're going to tell you to call 911. All right. So then they'll say, oh, I see that you've completed your health history. Has anything changed? If it has, you need to tell them. If not, then they'll, all right, get to the point, why are you calling? And then they'll screen it, and then once they've decided that one of their doctors can help you, they'll have you hang up, and a doctor will call you literally sometimes in a minute or two, depending on how busy they are, or maybe it could be up to 15 minutes. You're talking to a real doctor, not a nurse practitioner. They'll take your information. Once they've decided what they can do, they'll call you in a prescription. So it's a really neat benefit, and I encourage you to please use this, okay? Also, right behind that are the rates for the plans, and so you'll see if you're on the 6550 deductible, the actual cost is $521.32 for an employee only. If you want that $5,000 deductible, it's got the prescription benefit where you pay copays and got the office visit copays, $770. So you will be asked to pay the difference in those. So for most of you, probably not worth $250 a month, but it's there for the choosing. Also, right behind that is an enrollment form. So if you're enrolling for the first time, you need to complete this. If you're changing something, you need to complete this. But if you're just going to keep it like it is, we do not need this back. Okay? So just make a paper airplane and fly it across the room. Then behind that are some notices that by law, professional maintenance is supposed to give you. COBRA notice, meaning that's federal law. If you quit and you want to stay on the plan there, but you're going to have to pay the full cost yourself, that's called COBRA. So if you don't have other coverage, you can elect COBRA and stay on the group for up to 18 months. But again, you do have to pay the full cost yourself. So there's a COBRA notice. Here is a HIPAA notice that just talks about some of the privacy things going on in the world today. Health insurance exchange, that's where you buy coverage through the marketplace that we call it at healthcare.gov and get subsidies. It does not apply to you because you work someplace that offers coverage. You are not eligible for a subsidy, nor are your dependents. Okay? But here's a notice in there. It's required that employers give that to you, just so you'll know that the exchange actually exists. So here's a notice of patient protection, women's health and cancer rights. There's some guidelines on that. So I just trust that you guys are going to read this stuff, and then you never know, Katie may give you a pop quiz someday. But here's CHIP notice. Children's Health Insurance Program doesn't apply to your group. This is a plan that the state offers, and based on your income, you may qualify for your kids, and you pay, I've heard it's $10 a month. All right, so again, it has nothing to do with your Scott and White health plan. It's a deal through the state, and again, the notice is required. They're just trying to make sure people know that the CHIP program is out there, but it has nothing to do with your plan. Then there's a Newborn and Mothers Health Protection Act notice. So that is next. And then right behind that is just another privacy notice. So all of these last forms that are there, the notices, there's nothing in there that says we're supposed to read it to you or anything, but you might go through that because your employer is supposed to provide it to you. So really, other than that, it's pretty simple. At renewal, we're keeping the plans like they were. Unfortunately, the cost went up. We did compare this over and run some rates to see how it compared. It's still the best thing out there for y'all in your small group. I wish it were different. I wish the cost didn't go up. But if you have questions, 783-8959, ask for Ashley or Ross. If you need to turn in anything, turn it into Katie. And basically that's it. So hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching this video.